A warm welcome to one and all to JAXCRICTV, and we are back with a brand new episode for JAXCRIC News. Last week a new tournament started, organized by Florida Cricket Association. It's a T20 format for tennis ball cricket. And before we get more into details, I would like to thank our sponsors for this video, Hallmark Group, providing you 20 years of service excellence with passion. It's a combination of 13 different companies which provide you 4 services like product development, e-commerce, consulting and IT staffing, and they do have 6 products, 1500 plus workforce and more than 60 million plus revenue. And if you are looking for any of those services, please go into the description section and get their details. Our next sponsor is Telugu Association of North America. TANA addresses social, cultural and educational needs of North American Telugu community in particular and Telugu people in general. And if you want to join the cause, please go to their website and click on donate now, or if you want to volunteer, you can click on volunteer button. All the details will be provided in the description section. Our next sponsor is Sanjeev Tegulla, who's a realtor. So if you are looking to buy or sell your home, just call Sanjeev Tegulla today for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or even just looking for a new home. And Sanjeev will also be giving $300 to the winning team of this tournament. So without much ado, let's move on to our weekend update, and to know more about what happened in this week, let's go to our cricket expert, Miss Abby.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Florida Cricket Association's Championship Series 2021, where 23 teams will fight to the death to go home with the title. I know, exciting times and just what we needed to start 2021 and get us back into some sense of normalcy. I will say though, please remember to wear your masks. Please remember to, just socially distance whenever you're not wearing one. Because I know that y'all are just enjoying being back in each other's presence, but not everybody's vaccinated yet. So please just keep that in mind. And here we're going to start out at Geneva Park. So let's go ahead and get going from last Saturday, January 9th. First game of the day was pretty exciting. It was the Outsiders versus Southside. Outsiders won the toss and they chose to bat. They scored 135 runs with a loss of 6 wickets in their 20 overs. And then the Southside chased and they scored 109 runs with a loss of 10 wickets in their 19.3 overs. Outsiders won by 26 runs. Man of the match was Abhishek Yediru. Our last game of the day at the US 1 field were the Hawks versus Oceans 11. Oceans 11 won the toss and they elected to bowl. So the Hawks scored 136 runs with a loss of 5 wickets in their 20 overs. Oceans 11 chased, scoring 137 runs with a loss of 5 wickets in their 18.4 overs. Oceans 11 won by 5 wickets and the man of the match there was Pinak Trivedi. Now come with me as we head over to San Jose. For this tournament, we're only going to be what looks like having 2 games at each ground per day. So now we're going to head over to San Jose and go see what's happening over there. First match at San Jose were the Juggernauts versus the Wolves. Juggernauts won the toss and they elected to bat. Juggernauts scored 127 runs with a loss of 9 wickets in their 20 overs. Wolves scored 84 runs with a loss of 9 wickets in their 20 overs. Juggernauts won by 43 runs, and man of the match there was my Anaya Barath Alam.
Today, FCA 2021 swing first match between Wolves and Jaguars. Juggernauts. Juggernauts won, and man of the match is Barath Alam.
Thank you. Good on, Barath.
Next match were the Chillers versus the Florida Jets. Chillers won the toss and they elected to bat. Chillers scored 119 runs with a loss of 8 wickets in their 20 overs. Florida Jets chased, scoring 110 runs with a loss of 9 wickets in their 20 overs. Chillers won by 9 runs and the man of the match there was Amit Venkatesh. And now that we're over at Atlantic Coast, let's go ahead and get started there. First match of the day there were the Jaguars versus the Raiders. Jaguars won the toss and they elected to bat. Jaguars scored 136 runs with a loss of 10 wickets in their 18.1 overs. Raiders chased, scoring 112 runs with a loss of 10 wickets in their 19 overs. Jaguars won by 24 runs, and the man of the match there was Vikrant. Our last game on Saturday were the Mavericks versus Jacksonville. Mavericks won the toss and they elected to bat. Mavericks scored 192 runs with a loss of 6 wickets in their 10 overs. The JAXCRICTV chased, scoring 125 runs with a loss of 9 wickets in their 20 overs. Mavericks won by 67 runs, and the man of the match there was Dipanjan Roy. First game on Sunday were the Vikings 11 versus the Phoenix Force. Vikings 11 won the toss and they elected to bat. Vikings 11 scored 129 runs with a loss of 7 wickets in their 20 overs. Phoenix Force chased, scoring 127 runs with a loss of 6 wickets in their 20 overs. Vikings 11 won by 2 runs, and the man of the match there was Partha Mishra.
Guys, it's a close match between Phoenix Force and Vikings 11. And Vikings 11 won by 2 runs, and Partha is the man of the match for his 3 wickets for 6 runs.
Next game on Sunday were the Chargers versus the Blues. Chargers won the toss and they elected to bat. Chargers scored 129 runs with a loss of 8 wickets in their 20 overs. Blues chased, scoring 110 runs with a loss of 10 wickets in their 18.4 overs. Chargers won by 19 runs, and the man of the match there was Akshit Balampally.
And 10th Division A, Group B, Blues versus Chargers, man of the match, Akshit. Please tell a few words, Akshit.
It was a great game. Thank you so much.
Here we are back at US 1, and our first game there on Sunday were the Men in Blue versus the Catans. Men in Blue won the toss, and they elected to bat. Men in Blue scored 87 runs with a loss of 9 wickets in their 20 overs. Catans chased, scoring 88 runs with a loss of 6 wickets in their 17 overs. Catans won by 4 wickets, and the man of the match there was Partha Charlie.
Today's match, Cartons versus Men in Blue. Man of the match goes to Partha.
Congrats, Partha!
Next match were the Florida Panthers versus the Outsiders 11. Florida Panthers won the toss and they elected to bat. Florida Panthers scored 119 runs with a loss of 10 wickets in their 18.5 overs. Outsiders 11 chased, scoring 125 runs with a loss of 9 wickets in their 19.5 overs. Outsiders 11 won by 1 wicket, and the man of that match there was Rajesh Dompeti.
Guys, today match between Florida Panthers and Outsiders 11, and the man of the match goes to Rajesh Dumpati.
Now let's head over to our last 2 games on Sunday at San Jose. First game there were the 22 versus the Strikers, and this one's kind of an interesting one. So there was no game. The Strikers forfeited, so the 22 won. There was no man of the match because no game was played. Yes, that's the quickest cricket game I've heard of, and I kind of like it. So here we go to our next one. So our last match of the day there were the Jax Super Kings versus the Jax Boys. Okay, I see the Backstreet Boys reference, but we're going to continue. Jax Super Kings won the toss and they elected to bat. Jax Super Kings scored 140 runs with a loss of 6 wickets in their 20 overs. Jax Boys chased, scoring 84 runs with a loss of 10 wickets in their 17.1 overs. Jax Super Kings won by 56 runs, and the man of the match there was Sunil Nair.
Thank you, Abby. That was very informative. And I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you guys to the newly elected board members. So we have Ramakrishna from Panthers as a secretary, Uday, who is from Cowboys, as a treasurer, and Sanjeev Tegulla from Outsiders, he is VP of Operations, Harish, who is playing for 22, he is VP of Marketing, Anji Reddy from Titans, he is VP of Events, and Venkat from Chargers, he is VP of Technology, and Ramesh is the president. So now let's move on to some stats. So when we take a look at most runs, Pinak Trivedi is leading the way with 78 runs, followed by Dipanjan Roy, Sandeep Prasad, Abhishek Edru and Akhil Nair. Now let's take a look at bowling stats. Sampath Guram is leading the way by taking 5 wickets, followed by Vikrant, Rajesh and Prasad Kuri with 4 each, and Abhishek taking 3 wickets. Looking at the fielding stats, Bala Govi leading the way by 4 points, followed by Rajendra Munde, Rajesh Dampeti, Ram Subramaniam and Rohit Borkar with 3 points each. Now looking at the overall rankings, Pinak is leading the way with 349 points, followed by Abhishek Edru 305, Rajesh Dampeti 283, Vikrant Vishwas Rao 268 and Dipanjan Roy at 258. Now let's move on to the points table for teams. So Jack Super Kings outside 11-22 each won a match this week, whereas Strikers, Florida Panthers and Jax Boys lost one. In Group B, Chargers, Catans and Vikings 11 won one match each, and Phoenix Force, Men in Blue and Blues lost one each. In Group C, Outsiders, Jaguars, Chillers are at 2 points each, whereas Florida Jets, Raiders and Southsides are still looking for their first points. In Group D, Mavericks, Juggernauts, Oceans 11 managed to win one match each, and Hawks, Wolves and Jax Viras lost their matches this week. So this is how week 2 fixtures are looking like. On Saturday, following 6 games will take place. Outsiders 11 versus Jack Super Kings, Blues versus Vikings 11, Chargers versus Men in Blue, 22 versus Jax Boys, Outsiders versus Raiders, Catans versus Phoenix Force. And on Sunday, we'll have 6 more games. Florida Jets versus Southside, Hawks versus Mavericks, Chillers versus Jaguars, Strikers versus Florida Panthers, Juggernauts versus Jax Viras, and Wolves versus Oceans 11.
Hey guys, I wanted to go ahead and wish all of you luck this weekend. I hope the weather's beautiful. And in case y'all didn't know, depending on your employer, you may have Monday as a holiday. If you do, please be sure to spend plenty of time with your wives and your kids or just your roommates, whoever you live with, because I'm sure they miss seeing you now that cricket is back on. Wear your mask, use hand sanitizer or wash your hands often, and drink lots of water.